Hello, everybody. It's Mindy. I am here to talk to you today about the Great Granny Adventure. I know I've talked to you about it at least once. I want to show you my squares and the progress I've made and kind of what they're looking like, all my colors together. Because I just grabbed random colors that are all in the pink, orange, purple area. So anyhow, let's talk about it. The Granny Squares for the Great Granny Adventure, the first one came out on January 15th. And you're supposed to grab a yarn and make 10 granny squares. And then the next pattern came out on the 15th of February, and the pattern comes out every 15th after that. So we have had 4 different granny squares released so far. I'm keeping up pretty good. I've got a few days before May 15th for the next release, and I've got a few squares left to go. So anyhow, let me show you what I've got here. I've got the names written down and everything. So we are good to go. So this was the first one. This is the very first square I made. Okay. And it is called the Curious Crochet Square. All right. And here's my little stack of squares. All my ends are woven in. It's got a hair. And I made this one with Bad Sheep yarn, Zinnia. Okay. My label has been played with many times. It's been downstairs several times because you know who likes to get into my yarn bands. Okay, so here's the deal. This is a superwash merino. They all are. And there are 200 and how many grams? What? 49 yards. This is not a 49-yard thing. No. That would be from a mini hank. Okay, this was from a mini hank. I don't know how that happened, but I used a full skein. Anyhow, so out of that, I got 9 squares. I did not get 10. I didn't get 10, but I got 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have that one with the pretty oranges and pinks and purples, and this is one I started with. Okay? Then we moved on to the next month, and I used a yarn from Adelaide Fiber Company. It is called And the Mango You Rode In On. Now, this is 231 yards, which is probably comparable to the other one. That's probably what that one had. This square is called Bloomin' Secret. And it looks like this. This was the second one. Once you do one of these squares, you kind of start to get a hang of her style. And the pattern style that she writes in, they're all kind of similar, but yet different. So I think I got 9 out of this one too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes, I got 9 squares out of this one. Now, are we supposed to make 10? Yes, we are. Do I care? Not really. Do we know what we're making? No. Do I know if 9 is going to be enough, or do I need all 10? No, I don't know. But I'm like, I have 9. And whatever I decide to make, whatever patterns come out at the end, I think there's going to be 2 months at the end. So it might be 10 months of squares and 2 months to put it together. Whatever pattern I choose, I'm going to just use what I have. Or in some cases, I might be able to make another one with some yarn like this. Look at this. I have all this left over. So this was month 3, and this is from the Yarn Bliss box from Speckled Finch. Now it says it is 231 yards. This was 231 yards. Go figure. I don't get it. I don't know. Did this one really use? Maybe it did. Maybe it really did use that much yarn because of like all these little puff stitches in those. Maybe it's just eating more yarn. Anyhow, this color was called Mixed Tape. All right, Mixed Tape. I don't know what month it was from. It doesn't say that on the label. But it's Mixed Tape. They're all DK weight. All right. And I had that much left over. And how many squares did I make? 10. Yeah, I made 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. And I had that much yarn left. So here's this one. Very open, lacy. They all tend to have some florally bloom in the center, sort of. Right? So there's the 3rd month square. I'm going to hold up one of each of these at the end and just kind of show you how they all kind of go together. If they go together, I don't know. Oh, that was called Rosetta Riddle. This is Rosetta Riddle. All right. And then the current month that I have just a few days left to go on, I am making with, here's my little ball band again. I think this one's been played with as well. This is July's yarn from 2025 called Saltwater Taffy, and it's hypnotic yarn. So I'm using those yarns, and they're all random, one skeins. So this is a good project to use up those one skeins. And this one is beautiful. I love this one. I love the colors in this yarn. I love everything about it. But see the big flower in the center? That one has a big flower center. Petals in peril. Petals in peril. This one, I do not have my ends woven yet. And I'm not done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I have 6. So I'm either going to get 3 more or 4 more. And I don't know. I'm optimistic. I have this much left. I have it in a yarn cozy to keep it together. I'm optimistic that I can get 4 more out of this color. And I've got, about a week. I got about a week. I can get 4 more done in a week. This is usually my car crochet project when we go to the gym and stuff, and we have not been doing that. So I'm a little behind. I got 4 more to go before the 15th. All right, so there's my squares. There's my progress. Now let's grab one of each and see what they look like together so far. We got these two. We got this one. This one's very light pink compared to the others. Very light. I think all the others are much brighter colors. So we got all of this goodness going on here. There. Now, no matter what we're making, no matter what we end up making, I think they're going to be pretty together. I really do. Right? I think they're going to be pretty. And of course, colors coming up. What I've been doing is I just reach into the bag and I grab one. I just grab one. So like so far, I've been pulling out ones that are already hanked up. So I didn't have to hank anything or cake anything yet. I keep saying hank, I mean cake. But like if I pull this one out next, look, it kind of, oh, right? You know, I'm just pulling them out as I go. Pulling them out as I go. I might do this one next, although this I know is not enough. This is bright, right? But look at it like with this. Look at it with this, right? This is Guru? I think it's Guru. Bad sheep yarn. But I'm just literally pulling out the next hank. Yep, this is Guru. So I have a whole nother hank of this one. So I know I'll be able to get 10 out of that. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 more here. Choices. Love this one. I debated on using this one, and I'm like, yes, I'm happy to use this one. Because look at it with that. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so pretty. So that's where we're at with the Great Granny Adventure. And it's going great. It's going just great. They're really not that difficult to make once you kind of figure out how we're doing it. You know, the last round is the same every time. And sometimes the next to the last round is the same or close to the same. It's just, however, we're making the little center flowers is a little different each time. I'll be interested to see what the next one is, what the next square will look like, and what color am I going to grab out of the bag? I'm probably going to grab Guru, honestly, because it's already, well, it's partially ready. I'm going to have to take up some more of it. I know that. But anyhow. All right. I will be back, in a month or so to talk about the next squares and show you what those look like. And I'll show you these all finished up and other ends woven in and make them all pretty and whatnot. So, hey, I have got this many, though. I've got 10 and 18. I got 28 squares with all the ends woven. That's the way to do it. Weave as you go. I wait until I finish all of them, and then I weave them all in. It doesn't take that long. There's like two strands, a beginning and an ending. That's all there is. Easy, easy peasy. So there you go. All right. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Look, my shirt is Guru, isn't it? It sure is. Look at that. Look at my shirt is Guru. I just noticed it. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all those things, and come back and see what's happening with the Great Granny Adventure soon, next month. All right. See ya. Bye.